charge your debit card on today's date, December 1st, 2020, and the amount of $1,331.87, which will be for your principal amount of $1,200, as well as your interest amount of $131.87, totaling at the $1,331.87. You're authorizing this transaction by phone. If you have any further questions regarding your loan or payments, you can contact Minto Money during normal business hours, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. at 844-456-4686. So, before I take your debit card information, can I have you verify first and last name, phone number, and address? The 116. So I am ready for your debit card information whenever you are. And your CVV. To confirm debit card, I have 5102-7779-9921-3084, expiration 10 of 23, and CVV 153. Alright, one moment while I validate this. Alright, so it looks like your payment has been marked as successful. Would you like your approval code number?
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, Coach, coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Miami Dolphins and the Detroit Lions. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. They go play action. Fitzpatrick. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Certainly not what they wanted defensively. We're hoping to hold them to a field goal. Instead, they're able to convert the 3rd and long here on the opening drive.
So not only was it a flipping field position and a flipping fortunes, but how about mentally? You just described it. They were hoping to force them into a field goal there. Instead, they give up the big gain, and now it's 1st and goal. The offense has got them on their heels.
Here's Fitzpatrick, and this is caught by Allen for a Dolphins touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab, and the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it, And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now Stafford eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Charles Harris, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now it's Stafford. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and take it to the house for a Miami touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Charles Harris able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
He's going to run, but, oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the side.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Micah Fitzpatrick. And
Please be advised that this call may be monitored or recorded for training purposes or security reasons. I need to verify who I am speaking with. May I have your first and last name once more? The last 4 of your social and the email address listed on your application. Alright, how may I assist you today? Alright, well give me one moment. Let me get another loan started up for you. Bear with me.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Kansas City Chiefs. With that, we're out to Arrowhead for the call from Kansas City. We'll hand it over to Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach. Well, first opened way back in 1972. There's a look at Arrowhead Stadium, part of the Truman Sports Complex here in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Detroit Lions and the Kansas City Chiefs. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. This thrown quickly out to Jones. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Looking to throw on second down. Stafford, and right away, he lost the football. But fortunately, he lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And now he's got him in a great spot at the 8-yard line here, first and goal.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz.
And he's going to bowl his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
But that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. Stafford and the Lions now have it first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Johnson, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. On the toss, here's Johnson. And he is going to lose yardage here. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say, we're going to build from the inside out because you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage. So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Just bowling over tacklers. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And it's Chiefs football. First and 10. And now here comes Kansas City. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Now here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Here we go. 4th down. Mahomes steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins. 75 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it.
557.960%, and the term
Impressive.
is 10 months. Because this is an expensive